Hello, this is Paul Connett. Well, we've got to that dreadful time of the year. Well, dreadful for some people, exciting for others. That dreadful time of the year that we have to go to you and ask for money. We wouldn't want to ask for money. We would love to have a huge fairy godmother out there that would finance all our activities. But no, our campaign, our organization, which has been going on now since 2000, the Fluoride Action Network, is almost totally dependent upon small contributions from folks like you. So let me tell you where your money goes to. It's not wasted. All our money goes to trying to end fluoridation in the United States and around the world in the few countries which continue this practice. And we don't use propaganda. Our program is based upon education, educating people on the science. Our webpage, started by my son Michael, has the largest health database on fluoride in the world, larger than any government, and particularly our health database on neurotoxicity becomes more and more significant with each passing day, with each passing new study. Let me tell you a little bit about our team. We have a magnificent team, both paid and both voluntary. Let me start with the volunteers. We have a superb media officer. Her name is Carol Koff, and she's been fighting fluoridation for over 30 years and almost single-handedly got fluoridation out of Long Island. Can you believe that? Incredible. That was many years ago, but she's continued to help New York State with a group called NICECOF, and now with FAN, our media officer. We also have a wonderful outreach person, a person called Rick North. Rick North is based in Portland, Oregon. He's a wonderful activist. He has worked with the American Cancer Society and the Oregon Physicians for Social Responsibility. He is a wonderful activist, and he's outreaching other organizations, other individuals, trying to build up our base of support to end this archaic practice. And he's doing such wonderful work. He's the chairman of our advisory committee. He does 101 things, and if we had to pay him, it would cost us a fortune. Now for our paid people. Let me start with the most important person, my wife, Ellen. Ellen is the rock on which this organization is based. She is the worrywart. She nurtures our daily, all the news from around the world on fluoridation. She maintains our webpage. She maintains our health database. She is the worrywart in terms of our accounting. She's the treasurer. She's the secretary. She answers the phone. She helps people all over the country. Ellen, and she keeps me going. If it wasn't for her, I think I would have walked away from this horrendously difficult issue many years ago. Then we have Stuart Cooper. Stuart Cooper is our campaign manager. He keeps a track of all the legislation around the country and the state level. He helps organizations, local organizations, and he gets our bulletins out. Many of you have seen those. He looks after our social media, and he writes a lot of our fundraising material. You'll see his name many times in the next month raising money. Then we have Jay Saunders from San Francisco. Jay is our creative genius. He's the one that puts together all those video clips. He's behind the camera right now. If you go to our webpage, you see 10 trending topics. That's his bailiwick. He looks after those trending topics. And during this fundraiser, he will maintain the totals. You'll see the daily totals are growing. We hope you'll see he's maintaining that. But anything we need to do with respect to computers and video work and logos, you name it, he's the color of FAN, our creative color. And then we have our scientists. We have Chris Neuron. We pay him a nominal amount of money for being our science director. officially the American Environmental Health Studies Project. He's our science director. I would not be able to function here without Chris, because when every new science paper comes out, whether it's on effectiveness or lack of it, or harm, safety, I go to Chris. Chris, is this a good paper? Is it a bad paper? And I totally rely on Chris telling us, yes, this is important. No, don't bother with this one. This is not important. This is not a strong study, which saves embarrassment from our point of view. So that's our team, and it's a joy to work with this team. But that's only if you like, that's our meat and bones. That's the structure in our home. We work in different states. Stuart works in New Hampshire. Jay works from San Francisco. Chris works from Massachusetts. We work, Ellen and I, from New York State. But buttressing all of this, we have fabulous people in New Zealand. In Australia, we've got a brand new group in Australia called Fluoride Free Australia. We have people in Ireland who are fantastic. We have people in England. And of course, we have people in Canada working on this issue. And so we have a magnificent team. And you're part of that team. The moment you make a donation on our homepage to the Fluoride Action Network, you'll find a donate now on our homepage, fluoridealert.org. The moment you make a contribution, you are a part of that team. We could not function without your generosity. So I urge you once again to become a member of this team and get us going for the next year. We're fundraising for 2020, which should be our biggest year ever. Oh, I daren't say it, do I? Because I've said it too many times. This is the year we should see the end of fluoridation once and for all. Please support the Fluoride Action Network as generously as you can. Thank you very much.